All right, so this #1 welterweight contender has found his way back to a title fight. A lot of people didn't think he would get there, and he's made a career of proving doubters wrong.
You know, he carries a chip on his shoulder. You tell this man that he can't do something.
Right.
He will make it a point to get that done. He said from the moment he walked out the octagon last time and didn't win the belt, that I will be back. Many smirked at him. Many laughed. But his inner circle believed that it was only a matter of time before their guy got another chance, and when he got here, he would get the job done.
Now, some would argue he wasn't ready the first time around. I think that's probably a little bit too simplistic, but there's no denying. He has rounded out his game, he has evolved, he's maximized the developmental time, and a lot of people believe we will have a new champion by night 10. Anthony Johnson. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, say what you want about Colby Covington, but he remains a massive problem on fight night for anybody at 170 pounds. Suffocating wrestling, striking pressure, and one of the better cardio bases in the whole game.
Yeah, I mean, Colby Covington is a guy that doesn't have that elite athleticism. He's a guy, though, that can really impose himself on just about anybody. You know what Colby's going to do. He's going to try to take you down. He's going to try to make you work harder than you're willing to work. But you can't stop him. He's a guy that fights at such a high pace, and he believes that if it's a cardio contest, he's the one that's going to win. But sneakily, he has gotten better with his hands. His hands now set up his takedowns, and it has made him dangerous. Hell, at one point, he was the interim champion.
Colby Covington, set to fight Anthony "Rumble" Johnson. And now our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Anthony "Rumble" Johnson. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Colby "Chaos" Covington.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. Well, he's competed at welterweight, middleweight, heavyweight, but he's realized his most success as a 205er, and another big spot for the biggest power threat in the sport, Anthony "Rumble" Johnson, back under the lights here tonight in Las Vegas. Beautiful job by Covington to take the fight to the ground. Very high is his confidence.
Oh, look at that. Right back up to the feet. Great job, young man.
And Colby really is a big game player. Most of his fights are going to have emotion. They're going to have friction. They're going to have a contentious lead up. And he just doesn't seem fazed at all by any of that. Right above the eye. All right, so early round 1 action, and he's been a little bit inefficient when it comes to his striking game. He's going for broke.
Yeah, he's swinging, but he's not having much success. Got to slow down a little bit, pace himself to make sure that he can fight the whole fight.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
All right, so another strong takedown for him there, but the referee's going to intervene. He's got to do something with it.
So he's scoring points on the takedown, but he's got to do more with this top position.
Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Covington. Well, Ian, this is where he needs to be, right? To be able to control position here, minimize the damage, and not be on the wrong end of the striking route.
Yeah, he's got to control him. right? Minimize the damage, but he also can get some damage off now so that when his opponent gets back to his feet, he's a little bit more fatigued and beat up.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here.
He's looking the posture. Got his back, yep.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Getting the mount here. Big right hook there by the champ.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exact. Oh, he's got the arm triangle here.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You gotta make sure you don't end up in a forced position because you're trying to score a submission.
All right, there's the horn, so the round is over, but not before the fighter sustained that cut on his forehead. We'll see if the cut man can close it up and prevent it from becoming an issue here into the latter rounds. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's gonna do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Level change, and there's the ensuing takedown. Beautifully done.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, throw posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. The reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
All right, looks like he's going the butterfly guard here, DC. Talk us through it if you would.
I mean, right here, you see him in the butterfly guard. He needs to scoot his hips back to the octagon side, use that fence as a barrier to work himself up to his feet. Oh, he's in the mount. Wow, great instinct, Sean. Beautiful transition.
Johnson gets up. He is back on the feet here. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Seconds remain in the round. And they separate after exiting the clinch.
Big knee. Nice shot to the head from the clinch position.
Able to avoid the takedown attempt yet again.
Good round.
You worked really hard that last round. This round is going to be even harder, so I need you to be smart with your energy.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. That strike blocked by Covington. That's a nice connection by him there, and clearly some fatigue setting in on the other side.
Nothing gets you tired more than getting beat on, and this guy's doing a great job of beating on his opponent and really wearing at that gas tank. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Well, few fighters are going to throw more offense your way. Yet another takedown attempt and takedown secured for Colby "Chaos" Covington. He can do this all night.
Just overwhelming the Oregon State All-American Colby Covington. He goes forward. He knows what he wants to do. He pressures you, gets you inside the octagon.
Hold on a second here, DC. We might get a submission finish here. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
Well, on paper, it looked like a grappling advantage for him coming in, and largely, DC, that's the way it's played out. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going to him.
Got it all going.
Oh!
This is a reach. Taking out early. The ground control really starting to wear at the gas tank of his opponent.
His opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Man, this is crazy. He's hurt, but he's still firing. Man, his opponent just continues to recover. We acknowledge that, but the striking advantage here is pretty crazy.
I mean, he's just got to find the final blow. It looks like he's going to take one big one to end this night. He just have not been able to find that one shot.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again. Covington gets caught by that straight punch. Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head. Trying to finish this fight. Final seconds of round 3. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip. Not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up.
Ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Championship rounds are upon us. What a land right there, the seminal blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
And a knee.
Oh, my goodness.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh! Oh! Oh, there's a new world order and the undisputed welterweight champion of the world.
That is unbelievable to watch this man once again overcome the odds and grab the UFC championship.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 53 seconds of round number 4, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Anthony Rumble Johnson.
So congratulations to Anthony Rumble Johnson. When he maintains distance and when he refrains from being reckless, this is an absolute killer at 205 pounds.